Alright, kiddos, gather round. Grandma's about to spin you a yarn about a little robot named Chappie, who went from toddler bot to gangsta rapper. Now, grab your popcorn, cause this tale's got more twists than a pretzel factory, and more laughs than your mom's dad jokes. Oh. Chappie, a robot created by Dion, goes from being a toddler-like AI to becoming a gangster, all while dealing with Vincent, the creator of the Scouts, and a gang led by Ninja and Hippo. So, there we were, in the world of tomorrow, where crime was as rampant as your mom's "I told you so's." Dion, our grandpa of tech, created Scout 22, a robot with a personality like a toddler on a sugar high. He took it to the gang's hideout, where they decided to name it Chappie, because, well, why the heck not? Now, Chappie was like a kid playing with their new toy, touching everything, learning words, and calling Yolandi mommy. Meanwhile, Ninja, the gang's leader, was like a dad trying to teach his kid how to swear, while America was like the cool aunt teaching them how to use a "It just makes them go to sleep, Chappie," she said, like a mom telling her kid that broccoli is just like candy. But Dion, our grandpa tech, wasn't having it. He made Chappie promise not to do anything illegal, like a grandpa telling their grandkid not to play with matches. Then he bought Chappie a gun, like a mom buying their kid a skateboard, thinking they'll use it for safety. Insert grandma's "I told you so" face here. Meanwhile, Vincent, the creator of the Scouts, was like a grandpa who hoards all the good candy for himself. He found out about Chappie and decided to shut down all the Scouts, like a mom taking away her kids' video games for not doing their chores. But Dion, our tech grandpa, wasn't about to let that happen. He uploaded Chappie's consciousness to a new body, like a mom sneaking her kid into the school play after they got suspended. Now, Chappie was ready for his big heist, like a kid on their first field trip. He and the gang stole an armored car, and Chappie, thinking he was putting the guards to sleep with his knife, threw them out like last night's leftovers. But when he noticed one of the guards was in pain, it was like that moment in a horror movie when the main character realizes they've made a mistake. Back at the gang's base, Chappie was happy about the money for his new body, but Ninja dropped the truth bomb, like a mom telling her kid there's no such thing as Santa Claus. There won't be one, Chappie. I lied to get the money. Chappie, enraged, grabbed Ninja by the neck and threw him to the ground, like a kid throwing a tantrum because they didn't get their way. Just then, Dion arrived, warning them about an incoming threat and showing Chappie a special weapon that could damage robots, like a grandma showing her grandkid how to use a can opener. But before they could react, Hippo and his men showed up, demanding the money and the robot, like a kid demanding their friend's new toy. The gunfight was over in a blink, like a kid's birthday party when the cake arrives. Moose, Vincent's robot, stepped on America, ripping his body in two just for fun, like a kid playing with their food. Ninja and Hippo tried to fight back, but Moose was like a grandma playing whack-a-mole at the fair. It flew up and threw cluster bombs, killing the entire gang except for Hippo, who hid in a pipe like a kid hiding from the boogeyman. Ninja tried to get his money back, but Yolandi dragged him into hiding, like a mom telling her kid to stop picking on their little brother. Then Moose went after Dion, but Chappie jumped between them, like a kid protecting their mom from the monster under the bed. He stuck an explosive to Moose's body and opened fire, destroying one of its arms. But before he could do more, Moose shot him down, and he lost the detonator, like a kid losing their favorite action figure. Hippo came out of hiding, and he and Ninja fired at Moose together, like a couple of kids teaming up to take down the big bad wolf. Chappie and Yolandi broke through the wall and ran inside, but Moose chased after them, like a grandma chasing after her grandkids at the park. Dion ran to his van to escape, but Hippo blocked him. Ninja tried to help, but Hippo still managed to shoot Dion down, like a kid accidentally knocking over their mom's favorite vase. Just as Moose was about to finish them off, Chappie found the detonator and activated it, blowing Moose up like a kid blowing up a piñata. Chappie drove to Tetravale with Dion, finding Vincent and throwing him around the office like a kid playing with their favorite stuffed animal. Vincent was barely alive when Chappie said he forgave him and left, like a kid saying they're sorry for breaking their mom's favorite vase. Dion connected himself to the helmet and uploaded his consciousness into a robot body, like a kid playing a video game for the first time. Then he sent Chappie's consciousness to a new body through the internet, like a grandma teaching her grandkid how to use a computer. Just as the police broke in, Dion found Chappie in a new scout body, like a kid finding their favorite toy after thinking they'd lost it. Together with Ninja, they gave Yolandi a proper burial, like a family saying goodbye to their beloved pet. And as the news announced that all robot cops had been banned and humans were back on the force, Chappie found the USB stick with the helmet test he did on Yolandi. He hacked into the factory machines and made them build a pretty female robot to upload Yolandi's consciousness into it, like a kid bringing their mom back to life with a magic potion. And so, Chappie, Dion, and Ninja lived happily ever after, like a family in a fairy tale. The end. Or is it? Insert grandma's "I told you so" face here.